Hey, what's up? I'm back again with another banger. Right now, man, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not trying to make too much noise. My dad's asleep right now. Basically, today we're gonna be watching this video by Monk. Uh, it's called The Obscure Law of Hero 108. I bet half of you niggas don't even remember that because I also forgot some of the law. So today we're gonna be checking out the obscure law, like how it all started and how it ended, if it ended, you know what I'm saying? So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and without further ado, let's begin.
Hero 108 is about the false rivalry between humans and animals and the attempted harmonizing of their relationship. But then it gets convoluted with time travel, gods, and mystical amulets. All animal tribes and
Time travel already. Majita, what's going on, dog? I don't remember that part, dog. It's crazy. Time travel.
humans, that being 107 of them, must work together to defeat the ultimate enemy. Just how all good stories start, the entire world lived in harmony. The humans and animals lived peacefully. Kinda like our world. Their world is called the Hidden Kingdom. Everything was like David Bowie's fourth album.
I see. Japan. It takes place in Japan. Boy, I already know.
Called the Hidden Kingdom. Everything was like David Bowie's fourth album, Hunky Dory. That is until the little munchkin named High Roller.
Bruh. What's up with this nigga's design, dog? This man got a bow, dog, for holding his hair. He got two different eye color. He got sharp teeth. What is this nigga do exactly, dog? A ghost?
Hero number 0 came along, did his little thing, and messed everything up. The misanthrope turned the animals against the humans and started a war. But surely, he isn't just a bad guy to be a bad guy. He does have a tragic tale of a backstory. Well, it's not that tragic. At some point in his younger-ish years, don't really know when, but he trained under this guy named Sheng Ming. There is very little known about Sheng Ming, but he was once friends with a much less evil guy named Tian Quan. Sheng and Tian were both goody two-shoes, but then a sword of dark fire came into their lives and split them up. Sheng Ming wanted to use the sword for evil, yada yada, you've heard that story before. So being that High Rollers trained under Sheng Ming, you'd think he'd end up some supervillain, right? Wrong. He ended up a jester to the Emperor of the Hidden Kingdom. He insulted the Emperor and was sent off like Team Rocket. High Roller, acting like a baby that needs his baba, decided to turn all animal kingdoms against the humans, basically saying they're evil, and then High Roller, acting like the strange man at the park, gave the animal kingdoms candy. And quicker
So that nigga is just basically racist. He doesn't like. He's just discriminative against humans and animals because it doesn't make sense to him. He's just a hater. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I understand.
than you can say coup d'etat, High Roller and his animal army kicked out all of the humans. High Roller then usurped the position of Emperor of the East Citadel. High Roller has the help of the Zebra Brothers, Sparky White and Sparky Black, and the Bear King named Bear Stomp. Before fully taking over the Hidden Kingdom, some rebels rise up. The good guys are a part of an organization called Big Green because they live in a gigantic turtle shell. Big Green is led by Commander Ape Truly, hero number 1.
I think this nigga is a monkey, right? He's a red monkey, I remember.
So now, introducing the whole hero gimmick. There are 107 heroes throughout the Hidden Kingdom, and they must all unite to become the ultimate force to be reckoned with. Here's the kicker. A very large majority of these 107 heroes are beguiled by the candy influence of High Roller. Commander Ape Truly and his small team play real-life Pokemon and gotta collect them all. So this is Commander Ape Truly. He is actually the Monkey King, meaning he is the leader of the Monkey Kingdom, but he disguises himself so his team of humans will trust him more. Ape Truly was the only animal king that was able to see through High Roller.
This is what bro actually looks like. I've never seen him fully like this. Damn. Bro is the monkey king for real. Bro, it just looks so generic though. I don't know why. I was expecting something more flashy.
lies. Even the smartest animals, like his teacher Parrot King, was tricked. Ape Truly's team consists of Lin Chung, hero number 6. Remember Tian Quan, the good guy once friends to Sheng Ming? Yeah.
He's the father of reincarnation for sure. It has to be. I'm guessing this right now. It's either he's related to the guy or he's a reincarnation of this guy. I'm calling this right now.
That's Lin Chung's master. But he's not that important right now. Except for Lin Chung is a great warrior because of him. Also, he's a great drawer. That plays a big role in the show, but that's probably the only time I'm going to bring it up. Mystique Sonia, hero number 103. She's a human. I think. I'm not
I ain't gonna lie to you in this.
bring it up. Mystique Sonia.
Mystic Sonia, hey girl, how you doing? I mean, just look at that chat. She bad as fuck, dog. Obviously, bro, she a goth, bro. Like, she got the skeletons, she got the black hair. Come on, dog. You don't think, bro, she goth? Yeah, nah. Hey, dog. Yeah, bro. I'ma just say this right now. She can get it. After Mystic Sonia can get it, dog. I'm sorry, bro. I may not find that she's underage, but what else? Yeah, I'm gonna get cancer.
Hero number 103. She's a human. I think. I'm not really sure. Her main power is her super long karate tongue. Of course, you know what that means. There's super artistic and creative drawings of her online. It makes
I knew it. The niggas are gonna go there, dog. You
it worse when the show makes their own weird stuff when she gets muscular and then grows too much until she's fat. All in the same episode. That awakens something in some kids when they first saw that, I'm sure. The pink thing on her head is in fact not just a hat, but a sentient creature that also helps and fights. It's the Hero 108 equivalent of Uncle Grandpa's belly bag. The hat is Yaksha and doesn't have a number. There's Mr. No Hands, hero number 20, and he ain't got no hands. He is the leader of the first squad, which is Ape Truly's main band of heroes, including Mr. No Hands, Lin Chung, Sonia, and this last guy, Mighty Ray, hero number 25. His power is electric.
This nigga Joe, he's cool as fuck, dog. Joe Mighty Ray, though, he's cool as fuck. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, dog. The fact is, that nigga eats a banana and lightning comes out of his eyes. Dog. Cool as superpower, Joe. Bro, I wish I had that type of power. No cap.
Eyeballs. And like Crumb from Ah Real Monsters, his eyes can come out. He didn't always have these eyes. He was the normal Joe Schmo. But when the Zebra Brothers turned his eyes to stone with their ghost lanterns and the magic of the full moon on New Year's Eve. So complicated for such a simple thing. Mr. No Hands took Mighty Ray to Ape Truly, who took him to a stone monkey.
That's fucked up, though. They turn that nigga's eyes into stone. That's gotta be fucked up.
Deity. Ape Truly and the Stone Monkey bargained Mighty Ray's stone eyes for Stone Monkey's electric ones to fight High Roller. Doesn't seem all that fair, but I guess it's like contributing money instead of manpower, I guess. A member of Big Green, but not First Squad, is Wu the Wise, hero number 3. He's a genius inventor, and old classmate to High Roller and Infinitum, another character that's, like, not that important. Wu's and High Roller's paths certainly differed. There was a whole argument between them in grade school, with Wu praising scholarly book reading, while High Roller took pride in leisurely comic books. And there's a whole episode about that. I should also list the main fighting force behind Big Green. The Air Force is run by Hero 86, Master Chu, and is assisted by Hero 65, Burley, Hero 104, Rosefinch, Hero 83, Mano, and Hero 55, Air Defense Captain. They have Hero 102, Gardener Ching, who grows their tanks, and Hero 85, the Tank Commander, commanding said tanks. Hero 5, Red-Faced Quan, commands their infantry. Hero 59, Lady Green, is a highly skilled member of their navy. And Hero 73, Rattle Diva, she's Big Green's musician. Not sure if she's the most vital member, but she's there. And finally, there's the Fruiter, Hero 13. He's basically the Lorax and takes care of the trees. So good. We've now established the gang. Commander Abe Truly first goes to the Rabbit Kingdom to make peace, but they capture him instead. So First Squad comes to the rescue. The Rabbit King named Jumpy Ghostface, Hero 88, is eventually beat.
Hey, I won't lie to you, this nigga, Joe. Nah, dog. I'ma say this right now. This nigga, Joe, I don't know how, but he got some aura within him. Tell me down below, this nigga, Chubby Ghostface don't got no aura, bro. Like, the way he be skipping and then those ears of his, they turn into a ninja mask. That's like, I ain't gonna lie. That's tough. You know, that's tough.
named Jumpy Ghostface, Hero 88, is eventually beat and the Rabbit Kingdom joins Big Green. Jumpy Ghostface gets the privilege most Animal Kings do not get, and that's joining the first squad, so adding Jumpy to the main roster of characters. I'll save some time now. Basically, every episode is just Commander Ape Truly going to an Animal Kingdom, getting captured, and the first squad has to save him, and then they recruit said kingdom. Sometimes they have to utilize the second squad, which is their backup team. Despite being a part of Big Green, they rival the first squad, wanting to basically be them. There's Kowloon, Hero 23, GoldenEye Husky, Hero 93, Archer Lee, Hero 9, Alpha Girl, Hero 101, and Hurricane Lee, Hero 22. So now with the first batch of Animal Kings, in order of recruitment, 105, the Elephant King, 93, GoldenEye Husky, King of the Ligers, I already mentioned him, he would go on to join second squad, 46, the Camel King, 24, the Parrot King, teacher of most Animal Kings, teaching them English among many other things, 2, the Giraffe King, and 67, the Panda King. They are both rulers of the Pandaf Castle, where they once tortured humans into listening to music. They fight 11, the Eagle King, and his Eagle Castle, but they do not make peace. And then finally, there's 71, the Baboon King. Now they're at a point in the war where they can have a battle. Maybe they've had a bunch. This is the first one we're privy to. The pitched battle of the tank army. And, not much happens. But High Roller is able to recruit 39, the Chameleon Queen, and would remain an ally. It seems like every time they have a battle, it revolves around some sort of race to get to a mystical object. And this time, it's to get to a box that contains 2 demons with powers to turn humans to animals. They never really established that this world had, like, a ton of magic involved, but apparently it does. They recruit 76, the Peacock Queen, and then already have another battle. This time, it's aquatic. The pitched battle of the navies. Here they utilize Samo the Whale, number 44. He wears machinery created by Wu that basically makes him a weapon. He once had a man that lived inside of him. Poor Samo had campfires being lit inside of him, and because of that, it made his blowhole crusty. Commander Ape Truly and the Sailor Brothers, Heroes 28, 29, and 30, found Samo and recruited him to Big Green quite a long while ago, and now they forced him into, fight alongside him into battle. This battle focuses on a weird creature that came from a meteor that landed into the ocean. Yeah. They head to the Dog Kingdom, where they recruit 41, the Dog King.
On our radio, sorry, is looking already kind of wonky because I don't remember this episodes. Nah, dog, bro. I didn't know this shit was this crazy. I remember niggas is just like trying to recruit. They're trying to like find peace now. Magic. Now the time travel. The time travel thing. I need to know about that one. It still bugs me, bro.
Who is actually a human living among dogs. The Dog King has a brother that happens to be the dentist for Big Green. His name is Wu Song. Hero 14, they recruit 38, the Rhino King, 75, the Turtle King, 45, the Lion King, not the one with Mufasa and Simba, but whatever. The Lion King is the one with inflation, in case you wanted that info for no reason. 91, Crocodile.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'ma be real, dog. 107 heroes, dog. Like, how do you know specifically which number belongs to who? Like, is it like a symbolism of some sorts? You know, like, does them being in a specific number mean anything symbolism wise? Please tell me down below, because I'm trying to figure out. Because hey, I don't know, it's not make sure for me.
King, 7, the Cat King. The Cat Castle tear gases people who laugh. I would like to know who gave them that. 87, the Cheetah King, and 51, the Cheetah Queen. Their castle was invaded by uneliminatable aliens.
Bruh, what is he doing, dog? Does that shit actually work in real life, dog? If I do this, can I zoom?
Word, not mine. And coincidentally, not so coincidentally, the cheetahs like to play shuttlecock. And that's how they kill the aliens, by bouncing them on their feet 100 times.
Auntie, there's aliens now. We jump from animals to aliens. Ah, what's going on?
That's their version of shuttlecock. It goes back many years ago
Oh, I think I remember this though. These guys, do they combine together? Do they become his legs?
when the aliens first invaded. The cheetah regals become Lin Chung's feet for this. It was
Yeah.
a whole thing. They have an air battle where High Roller and the zebras utilize the eagles, still on their side. However, at the end of the battle, the eagles become the bald eagles. They recruit 31, the Shark King, and then the Soldiers of Darkness become an issue. They're basically a dumb side quest that causes issues every so often. Led by the Commander of Darkness, the Soldiers of Darkness are animal haters, and this time around they cause problems for the Parrot Kingdom. Then 34 Snake King, 8 Octopus King, 16 Egret King, and 15 Ox King, both of the Egret Ox Castle. They are pretty interesting. They lure hungry humans with fried rice and throw lead balls at them for fun. 64 Crab King, 42 Pig King, 19 Skunk King. Then the Battle of the Great Wall Train commences. This one's weird, as if the other ones haven't been. It's not much of a battle. High Roller has a toothache, so a time-traveling train is created to go back in time to prevent the ache, because obviously that's the most logical course of action. First squad gets on the train and all age tremendously. The train goes backward, reverting back to their normal ages, except for Lin Chung, who gets stuck in geriatric mode. But they quickly revert it, so this battle is basically nil. I guess it prepared Lin Chung for the future time travel he will have to endure. And boy, that is a paradoxical doozy. They also recruit the Tiger Castle, which has 50 Tiger King, not Joe Exotic, 57 Green Tiger, 92 Blue Tiger, 78 Pink Tiger, 79 Purple Tiger, 84 Yellow Tiger, 72 Black Tiger, and 97 White Tiger. I don't know why they get to have so many. And even more recruiting. 35 Scorpion King, 54 Groundhog King, 66 Duckbill King. They fight the Ostrich Castle, who were once the Bald Eagles, but now cannot fly, but they still don't get them to.
Oh, so this is what the eagles do. They transform into ostriches. So it confirms your best can turn into ostriches. Away. At least I know.
Join. 89 Deer King, 12 Porcupine King, 95 Sheep King, 80 Penguin King, 77 Frog King, and then they have one final battle before the war gets a lot more confusing. Pitch Battle of the Air Force. They fight aerodynamically and recruit 37 Hen Queen and 43 Bat King. At this point in the war, it gets even more science fiction. Lin Chung begins seeing his master Tian Quan, but now he's a Force Ghost. He teaches Lin Chung about harmonic energy. It's literally the Force. And surprise, High Roller actually has a master. Well, one of them. Twin Masters. He's like a god that has the power of chaotic energy. It's basically the dark side. He's one dude, but has two minds, but they're one. Very confusing. He was once a human thousands of years ago, I think. The time doesn't matter. His name was Prince Yang Tu, but after losing a battle with Lin Chung thousands of years ago, he fell into a chasm and ended up like this. Lin Chung isn't thousands of years old, so time travel, baby. Also, since Lin Chung is so heroic and smart and handsome, and all the good qualities of a leader, he becomes leader of the first squad, replacing Mr. No Hands. I'm gonna save some time and just, here's everyone they recruit.
Hey, wait, dog. So this nigga defeated him, and now he's the leader. How does that happen? I know, I'll be trying to pay attention, but like, hey, I thought I was the show to understand. Nah, no, Joe, this nigga is right. This is an obscure law, dog. Hey, this is so confusing to understand.
94 Gorilla King, 107 Kangaroo King, 26 Stingray King, 100 Pangolin Queen, 49 Lizard King, 48 Seagull Prince, 33 Barbet King, 98 Star-Nosed Mole King, 10 Owl King, 58 Armadillo King, 21 Yak King, 53 Flying Squirrel King, 106 the Hamster King. They fight pterodactyls. You guessed it. The eagles that became bald eagles that became ostriches are now the pterodactyls. And guess what? They still don't join. 74 Crane King, 68 Alpaca.
Hey, nah, the pterodactyls. Hey, auntie. So in this universe, are these birds, Joe, like OP? Do these birds, Joe, like have something, dog? Because Joe, this is getting confusing, dog. What's no, Joe? Are they gonna turn into humans? Ah,
Alpaca King, 4 Slug King. Come on now. There's so many animals to pick from. Slugs, 32 Koala King, 82 Beagle King, Twin.
why bro sound so disappointed? Why you sound disappointed about this nigga?
Come on now. There's so many animals to pick from. Slugs, 32 Koala King, 82 Beagle King. Twin Masters resurrects a T-Rex and a caveman, and that caveman is 70, Origin Man. There's a whole thing with dragons, but they're not heroes. And with the inclusion of dragons, this war officially has everything. But finally, 96, the Commander of Darkness, joins Big Green. And then 60, Fox King, 47, Spider King. They fight jellyfish, but psych, not jellyfish. Tiny people disguised as jellyfish, led by 36, Yan Qing. 17, Sea Elephant King. I don't know who calls them that, but whatever. 81, Hermit Crab King. 56, Leech King. 18, Blue Seahorse Prince. 99, Sloth King. 69, Oyster Rana King. 90, Lanternfish King. They fight Yeti and Phoenixes, but were actually magically altered Polar Bear King and Phoenix King. Wait, no, it's the Eagle King for his jillionth transformation. Finally, 11, the Eagle King. And the Eagles join Big Green. 61, Roto Wolf King. 27, Blowfish King. And 40, Swamp Hippo King. In the midst of recruiting all those dudes, some very non-war things happen. There's an owl amulet that can turn things giant. The amulets of Qi Gong can fuse animals together. They go to space to stop an asteroid. They fight robots. Wu and High Roller's classmate, Infinitum, joins High Roller's side, but then joins Big Green. There was a scepter that could transfer minds and bodies, and, that's about it. The thing is with these magical items, they don't actually, amount to anything or do anything. So it just, unfortunately, seems sort of random. Now that the wackiness is out of the way, oh wait, time travel. Right before they completed the roster, First Squad faced off with Twin Masters. And through a tornado, Lin Chung was thrust backwards in time. He was imprisoned by Prince Yang Tu. This led to their rivalry, and Lin Chung sent Yang Tu down a chasm I mentioned earlier, and who knows what happened to him after that. The tornado appeared again, this time Mighty Ray being flung out, and then the two of them returned to modern time. Once Lin Chung is back in the present, Twin Masters, now the god thing, realizes it was Lin Chung that made him the way he is. I think it's technically a paradox because Twin Masters in god form already existed, but he had to exist prior to send Lin Chung into the past to create him how he is. Yeah, we'll go with that. Now the gang's all here. Twin Masters is like super duper uber powerful now and wants to destroy everything and leave absolutely zilch behind. High Roller and his bunch are like, you serious, bro? And he's like, yeah. So in order to defeat Twin Masters and his plot convenient strength, all 107 heroes must combine to create the Bronze Giant, aka Hero 108. The kicker? They still don't have every single hero because some of them are still with High Roller. Psych, they help now. So the Zebra Brothers, 62 Sparky White and 63 Sparky Black, 39 the Chameleon Queen, and 52 Bear Stomp the Bear King join Big Green. They create Hero 108.
Oh.
And the Bronze Giant kills Twin Masters, and bam, show's over. They have to rebuild Big Green because it was destroyed. They say a few lines, and then they sort of leave it slightly optimistic for a third season, but they were never fortunate enough. They got something even better, an MMORPG. And the story is the exact same story as the show, so this adds nothing. There's apparently a series of 4 books as well. They add a little more than the game, but can't say it's anything crucial. Lin Chung loses his paintbrushes, Mystique Sonia gets stuck in an arranged marriage, Mighty Ray is on a cruise ship, and the final...
What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean?
Mystique Sonia gets stuck in an arranged marriage.
It can't be, it can't be, it can't be.
No, not fine shit or getting married. Nah, fine shit. Majita. Majita, fine shit is getting arranged for marriage. Dog, no. Oh, my beautiful god woman, dog. It's a wrap. What am I saying? It's not like she wouldn't go for a guy like me, bruh. I'm so lonely.
Mighty Ray is on a cruise ship, and the final book is about Wu the Wise betraying Big Green, and he makes an invention for High Roller. That's interesting, if it is canon, but there isn't a Hero 108 wizard that I can contact. Well, I mean, there might be. I guess I haven't actually...
So it's not canon. That means Mystique is not married.
Any castles, but there's nothing that says if this is or isn't canon, so I don't want to believe precious little Wu betrayed the heroes, so not canon. There's a few animal kingdoms that don't have numbers, which is weird. The Polar Bear King, Ant Queen, Rock Caterpillar King, Hyena King, Flying Fish King, Wasp King, Mantis King, Python King, and a Falcon King in one of the books. So I don't understand why they don't have numbers, but it's more like Hero 117. But whatever. This is a pretty cool show. It's a really unique idea. I wish it was like much more serialized because they really had something going there. But instead you had like the really random episodes where Mystique Sonia gets really fat. And there's an episode where they play foosball and loser has to drink watermelon juice. So I mean, yeah. As a kid, I very rarely watched this show. Not by choice. I don't remember it like hardly ever being on. But when it was on, I don't remember understanding a thing, but I always thought it was super aesthetically pleasing and the art style was very cool. I always tried to watch it as much as I could. I can't say with authority or anything, but I'm guessing Cartoon Network maybe didn't favor this show as much. I'm not entirely sure. But it was in the time when Cartoon Network had Adventure Time and regular show, so there was obviously clear favorites on the network at the time. So now Hero 108 sits in a special spot of being one of those short couple season shows on Cartoon Network. And that's cool, I guess.